Right, so we're gonna be playing more Doodle Empires. This is episode 2 of season 2 revamped of my Doodle Empire series. And yeah, let's get to it. We're gonna start with Stan here, and they are going to do a medium expand. I'm gonna clean up these borders on Iceland here. And now I'm going to probably have them get a little bit of this part of Greenland here. And they're going to just try to stay inside this little like pocket here where it's not really mountainy. This is now next we have is Rifia here. They are going to start taking more of what in real life is called Papua New Guinea, and they're gonna start to kind of like take that a little bit there. Yeah, kind of gonna go a bit above that and start to get a little bit of colony. A little bit of a colony on New Zealand, Dad, something like that. That's what they're called. They're going to have a split. Dark land. Why not for this new one? And I guess kind of like that. Like that's a really similar color. I'm gonna change that. I didn't even realize what I was doing. Then I guess they're gonna have like half of that island. Then I'm probably going to make this kind of that color. Why not? We're gonna randomize now. We're gonna Walloon. They're going to have a split. Let's do Zeeland. Why not? And let's make them kind of like that color. And okay, take all of that while we're there. We're gonna randomize here again. Health stand. Let's see what they're gonna do. Small expand. They are going to kind of like make an alliance treaty with, I don't remember the name of them all, but like this little green country here, and they're gonna supply them with resources or attacking. Can't remember the name of this one, but this country right here. Okay, so this one was called Delta, and this one Stan. Speaking of Stan, we're gonna do our next thing with them. We're gonna have them like a little bit of a weird border, but they're going to take a lot of this coast here, trying to get, see if they can find any warmer areas, and they do, kind of around down there. Roll is going to do a medium expand. I'm gonna have them kind of do a bit of that there, and kind of push a bit here. Rivia, they're gonna found a religion for sure. I'll do something new, Buddhism, something like that. I guess I don't know. And next up, we're gonna do Stinia. We're gonna do small expand. Gonna start going up here a bit more. Starkland is gonna do a large expand. Take a bit of islands away from Zombadad, and then they're going to go up and take this island here. They're gonna go up that way. And they're gonna start taking a little bit of this coast of this. That will do. Okay, now we're going to do another random. Them again. Another expand. Okay. I guess let's just take all of that and that. I guess they're gonna start taking some land here then. Okay, Stan is going to found a religion. Alphism. There. Age of Division. Okay, well, at least that's all they did. Dark Land is gonna start with a union, the Age of Division. Okay. They're gonna unite with Zombadad, and then Altaland is going to do a medium expand, and they're going to start taking all that land away from there. Then they're gonna start flowing down that way, but not too much. And then Delta is going to have a small split into land. Why not? And then they're gonna be kind of like that color. Then they're gonna be like that little part kind of over there, like that there. And Altaland is going to have a small split. Bondia, why not? And they're gonna be kind of like that color, and they're gonna be kind of like in this area here. Gonna kind of follow this line here, and then they're gonna stop about right there. The only place where they're not really following that river is down here. This is like their main little area. And then Centerland, what are they gonna do? They're gonna have a small split. Castilia. Or Castilla. Easier to say, so we're gonna do that one instead. And then it's kind of like that color or not. And what I'm gonna do with them is I'm going to have them kind of like just be this little area here. That okay. Cynthia is going to have a new leader. Well, not that much. Andia, I need to change the name. I typed it weirdly. But I'll do that later because we have a new nation. Let's do something up here. Let's do Astia. Why not? And then we're gonna make that kind of like a yellow. Why not? And then they're gonna kind of go flow these rivers here, there. Okay, now we got Healthistan. They're gonna have a split here. Gulf land. Why not? And then we're gonna do kind of bit of be here, this weird color. They're just gonna be kind of like down there. I want to make them go all the way up there. Volume going to have a small expand. They're gonna kind of push up this way a bit more. There. Ostia is gonna have a large expand. We're gonna start taking more of this peninsula here. We're gonna start to like just go around here a bit still. Okay, we're gonna have another random. This one will be split. What are we splitting? I don't know what we're splitting. I didn't check. So I'm just not gonna do it because I don't know. It's annoying, but whatever. Healthistan. We're gonna have a new nation. I think the only continent we don't have a new nation on is South America. So let's do old Julia. They can kind of be that color. Why not? Let's make them kind of like I don't know, down in this area here, like that there. Okay, Refia. What is Refia gonna do? We're gonna have a small split. Got it. Grandia. I've already done that, but whatever. Kind of that color, why not? And then they're gonna start like kind of going down here, and then they're going to up there. I'll expand here. Right. Oh, they're doing all this. Just started drawing without realizing it. But like, I guess Healthia took that little chunk of that land there. And then we're gonna start land. They're going to adopt a religion. I just realized what that name of the religion looks like. So we're gonna do a different name. Okay. There. That shouldn't look like anything. There anyways. Ali is actually gonna do something. What are you doing? What are you gonna do? Oh, never mind actually. I wanna do probably something down there. Maybe in the Caribbean. So half land, why not? And kind of that color. And kind of there, why not? Okay. Outland is gonna have a split, so Zenland, why not? Kinda like that color. Why not that? Okay, that's good. Let's randomize this again. Starkland is going to have, we're not gonna do anything actually, we're gonna have another new nation. Let's do, come up here, let's do Gonland, why not? And kind of that color, why not? And then they're going to follow this river mostly. And then they'll kind of do this around this river, I guess. There. And then these guys are going to do some more expanding. Okay. Scotland is just going to get a new leader, so we're going to move on. These guys are going to adopt religion. Let's actually do that, just to make it a bit more fun. Golfland gonna do. Gonna have a split. Sabia, why not? And kind of like that color. Why not? Yeah, I don't want to go any more than just that. Zenland is going to found a religion. Zenism, why not? And then let's get the color. These guys are gonna, let's do crime insurance, crimeism. And then we're gonna do kind of like that color. And then Walloon, going to have a union. Do with these guys, why not? Okay, and Fondia, going to have a new leader, so we're just gonna move on. Walloon is going to have a split. We're gonna do Houseland again because they just got rid of it. Or Healthstan. And then they're gonna be single and everything because it's so easy to do that. There. Okay, now that we did all that weird borders, I guess we can make this look a little nicer by doing a bit of that. There. Gonland is not gonna actually do anything. We're gonna have a new nation. Kinda wanna do something down here. Dalistan, why not? And we're gonna do a bit of, I guess, just kind of go around randomly over there. And Southland is going to have a small expand. And they're kinda gonna connect down there. Okay. India is going to have a large expand. I'm gonna start with having them kind of meet up with this river here. Guess they kind of go up here into British Columbia. Going really up there, actually. I guess we can kind of do a bit of that instead for this last little bit. There. Okay. Refio is going to do a large expand, so we're just gonna kind of go down their coast side here. And yeah. Okay. Go down there a little bit. There. Alright. Next thing we're gonna do is Australia. We're gonna do a split. No, I'm not gonna do that, but I feel like it's a waste. And then Sabia is going to do a medium expand. And we're gonna make some deals with Althea and what are these guys called again? Keep forgetting. Well, I think it's Walloon. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Walloon. I think about it. And then I know that's Walloon. Whatever. Okay, but these guys are gonna make some deals with Althea and this country, and they're gonna start being able to expand a bit more, like that there. And Zeeland is going to start the Age of Unity. Althea is gonna have a union. We're gonna do it with Sabia, I guess. Called Julia is going to have a large expand. We're gonna start going down that way more, but they're mainly gonna start going up this way. There we are. And then Starkland is going to have a union with Australia, because why not? And that's it. That's all we can do for this one. For this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll link to my Discord will be in the description. If you did enjoy, like the video and subscribe. Bye.